Let's start with the latest, if we can, on the spread of the coronavirus. Renee, as she does usually at this time in the morning, is breaking down this info from the Arizona Department of Health Services. And there's one number that jumps out at you here, I think, Renee, and go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, the number of deaths, I assume, is what you're talking about this morning. We're adding 108, and that's bringing us over the 7,000 mark. Total number of people here in Arizona who have lost their lives to coronavirus so far. So definitely a grim milestone that we are meeting this morning. On the better side of things, I can tell you that our testing and in terms of positive cases that we are adding today, nowhere near the numbers that we saw yesterday. Right now, we're reporting 4,444 new cases of coronavirus here in Arizona. So we saw, numbers over 10,000 yesterday. So these are definitely better to look at today. Lower testing numbers to report to you today as well, 12,091. And we did report yesterday that the state was making some changes to their dashboard. Now, they released the information that they were changing their dashboard, and then they changed their dashboard later yesterday. So we didn't actually get to see it when I did my report for you yesterday. So this is what you're looking at that looks a little bit different now. And what they are doing is they're really taking out the tests for people that are individuals versus tests that are happening, so that you can see the difference between people having repeated tests and those individuals that are testing positive. So right now we are at a 16% positivity rate. So you kind of see that positivity jump all over the board. This is the main number that we're looking at. So individuals that have tested positive one time for coronavirus, we're looking at 16% according to the state this morning. I do want to point this out to you because the rate of spread is really important right now. How quickly and how badly is the virus spreading to the rest of the community? And this is where that R naught number comes in. 1.09, of course, over 1 means the rate of spread is higher. In the green, it means it is decreasing. So we are still on that higher end where more than one person is getting infected by an infected person each time. But here's what I want to point out to you. Look at these numbers here. California, our neighbors to our west, right now outpacing the rest of the country in terms of the rate of spread. So we've seen some serious lockdowns, shutdowns happening in California, and this is one of the reasons why. So they're jumping almost 2% in the rate of positivity just in the last 24-hour period. So one of the critical things that they're dealing with that we are also dealing with right here is the number of ICU beds that are available in Arizona hospitals. And that is really what we're talking about. The more this virus spreads, the more people that are impacted that need to visit the hospital, the less opportunity they have to be treated there when we get lower than 10% availability in our ICUs. And that's what we're looking at right now. We've been talking about that a lot this morning. So unfortunately, one of the numbers that we really are tracking today is that number of deaths, and we have crossed that 7,000 mark. Troy?